Hey guys, welcome back to my peaceful place. This is a nice afternoon. The sun is not hot, no mosquito biting. It's a good day to be in the garden. My basil finish. It's time to harvest my seeds now. I'm gonna harvest some seeds so I could go ahead and save some basil seeds before I cut them straight down or pull them out, because by now enough basil seeds should be in the ground. Whatever drop in the floor they're gonna catch. So the garden look like a mess right now, but it's a good time to start cleaning your beds, you know. Start looking for your seeds, because you know when the garden season come, everybody plant will be able to plant. You might not be able to find seeds when you're ready to start doing your garden. So the garden look bad. Remember, let me stand back. If you're coming from this way, if you're coming from this way, all these ways bed empty. I just weed these the other day. All these empty. See, all of these. And then by the way, that's how I start my raised bed. All this trash, I leave it down here to deteriorate. Once it done deteriorate, rotten down, I will put some good soil on the top of it, and that's how I will start my garden. So all of this, I just weed this. I had some mint in there, some weed was taking over that, so I start that. If you come in from this way, this is my little hallway, and guys, that used to be the basil and that side there, and basil and this side there, and then the strawberry patch is right here. Now I have a lot of strawberry in this bed, but I ain't have no strawberry. I don't know if it was too much nitrogen in there, and I have a lot of leaf, a lot of runners, but no strawberry. So this holy basil dead, so I gonna pull this out too. So time to clean up the garden. Yes, I saw one come inside. Um, Time to clean up the garden. Get all these basil out. Get all these dry branches. Weed these bed. See, all of these weeds. I have less than a week to clean up all of these garden beds, and then put cardboard down on the top of them. When I finish with them, I will put some cardboard to cover the soil. By the time I'm ready to do my next garden, when I'm ready to plant my next garden season, so I don't want too much weed in the soil, and I will be watering the beds to hydrating the soil, because sometimes the soil is be dry to the bottom, and it don't matter how much rain we have, the bottom of the soil, guys, never be moist. See, there's some good dirt, you see, but see how dry this is. See, and then we have rain like so. When I come, I will weed these beds. If I might take some of the basil out, take the basil out of that bed, and then put them in another raised bed, but have maybe some other stuff in it, because when it like that, if say example I have this raised bed right there, you can't see nothing. You see how much weed on this? Okay, all of this is weed, but I have some chive to the bottom there. See this chive right here? I have chive there. So, and I have one pepper, sick pepper, and yeah, basil inside this bed. So what I'll do, I'll clean this whole bed out, take all the weed out, and I have some chives and another bed across there. I will empty that bed out and I will just bring all the chive in one bed. That's how I'll do it. Instead of leave piece of chive there and then piece of chive in the next raised bed. So I will bring all them together, and then the next raised bed would empty. I will put some cardboard over it. I mean, fertilize it first, and then put some cardboard on it and let it rest. And then when it's time for me to plant my crop, whatever it is you're gonna put it on that, then you move your cardboard, and you start your journey. And then at that time, the raised bed will be nice and moist. So all of this, and I have some peas would grow on my mulberry tree. So I prune this mulberry tree, this mulberry wow. So guys, it's a lot of work to do, and it will be good if you start your cleaning up. If you have some time, start cleaning your raised bed, start fertilizing your raised bed, and let they sit until it's time for you to plant. Don't wait like 2 weeks or couple weeks, a month before time for you to plant your garden, and then you be like, oh, let me go weed the garden. No, weed them now when you have time. And then, because for us in the Bahamas, we could start planting our stuff. It depends what you gonna plant. But now you could plant your okra, you could plant your hot pepper, and it's not hot, it's not cold. Some days it's hot, but right now, okra, hot pepper, watermelon, cucumber, they could handle that weather, and your peas and stuff like that. But coming in August, September, it depends on how hot it is, you could start setting your seeds. You don't have to put them in the garden, but you could start set your seeds, and when they done, big enough, you put them in the garden. But at least you wouldn't wait late. So that's what I started doing. I didn't garden much last year, but this year I'm going to do my best, because I already planted some watermelon. They looking good. I planted some okra and they coming up nice. So and I started cleaning my beds, and I'm gonna try see if I could save some of these strawberry over there, because it's a lot of baby. I have this bed of strawberry here, and I have this little patch over there. So, and then strawberry is invasive while you let it go. So it done take over that bed. I don't mind, I love strawberry, so I don't mind it take over this bed and that bed. And I have this hibiscus tree there, so let it take over. And I have another bed in the back here underneath the Barbados cherry, but I have strawberry inside of it too. So I don't mind. Let it do its best. Ooh, that's sour. So all of this Barbados cherry. That one wasn't right. Ooh, I need water. So, guys, there's a lot of work. I read there. I looking at it, and I look at myself and be like, oh my God, all this work for me to be doing. So that's a lot. The mistake that I make this year, I let my garden go. And when you let your garden go, it's so hard to catch it back. Oh my God, look at this. When you're doing video, if you don't come in the garden before you're doing that video, you can be distracted, guys. Oh my gosh. You see how much sugar apple on that? Listen, I pray we ain't get no bad weather, man, because I wanted to enjoy my sugar apple. This little thing have over 20 sugar apple in it. Over 20 sugar apple on that. Oh my gosh. You see that? I think I'm going to prune this. I don't want that to go too tall. I'm gonna go cut the top off. Because it's done taller than me. And then get the second one. I only have two sugar apple though. Two sugar apple there. And look at this. Look at them. The size of the sugar apple. So guys, it's a blessing. It's really a blessing. Especially when you grow the stuff that you could eat. See how I get distracted? This is not good. I get distracted. So I was talking about raised bed, clean up your raised bed. Now I'm in the back of the garden eating Barbados cherry. So let me go back. See, all this week I gotta do that. All. See? See? My planting. You know something? I can leave this. I can do a garden tour for you all. So we could catch everything that's going on in the garden. We haven't done a garden tour in a long time. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, look at this guava tree. Guava loaded, guys. Anyway, listen to me. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. So, we're gonna wait. We're gonna do a garden tour. I'm gonna do a garden tour before the week out, guys. Today is Monday. I walk in the garden and I see a lot of work I needed to be done before the garden season, because now if you don't be organized, if you don't organize the garden, by the time your garden season come, you don't even know where to put anything. You're gonna put this there and put this there, and then when you finish, you be like, oh my, I shouldn't put this there. I should have put that there. So, not this time. Not gonna catch me. I'm gonna be organize my garden this year, this garden season, and I'm gonna plant everything that I gonna eat, like broccoli, cauliflower. I don't eat much of it like that, but I like to grow it and give it away. It's be a joy and just grow the stuff in my garden and then give it to somebody. You know, I mean, sometimes you might be like, oh, you work so hard. Yes, it's good to be a blessing to somebody, because some people can grow it. They would love to, but they can't grow it. So it's good to be a blessing. That means your garden. And if you may ask, you might wonder what this is. This is a variegated lemon. Yes, this is variegated lemon. And see, I take one. Charles, you cut the grass yet? Oh, you cut the grass yet? So, this is a big one. I eat one last week. I make lemonade with that, actually. That was good though. That had a lot of water in it. And I see my key lime, have key lime in it. I see my grapefruit. I have grapefruit in it. I don't know if I have an orange. I save what they say, red navel orange. I'm gonna put it in the garden. And I can see how that hold up. You see how much weed? You see how much work I gotta get done? I tell you, please do not let your garden go. It's a lot of work. And this peach tree carry on bad. You see how tall this peach tree is? So I gotta put some chicken manure to the bottom of it. Guys, listen. This is nice. You see? This is my happy place. I ain't gonna lie. It's my happy place. One of my first happy place, and you all know where my next happy place is. All of this. Look at this. Don't let that happen to your garden, please. Please. And then when it's like that, it costs a lot of pests. A lot of pests find places to hide. And then whenever you plant your stuff, it's gonna cost it. Look at this little nice little mango tree. I wonder if I should cut this branch off. And what I did wrong, guys, I ain't prune none of my fruit tree. I just let them go to town. I just let them go to town. They just take off and I leave them. But I don't know, I greedy. Anyway, I'm greedy and I eating. But anyway, all of these, this is the rest of the garlic chive. I gotta move all of them from this waste bed so I can have this waste bed empty. And I might plant some pepper in them two waste bed. Anyway, my son gonna cut the grass. So you guys stay tuned until the stuff will start growing in the garden. You will see that how much fun we have. And then I enjoy walking in the garden, eating my fruits, and show off my garden. So you guys stay tuned.